Hey guys, we're joined by a very special member. She's a famous author. She's been absolutely crushing our program, super coachable. She asks a ton of questions. She's getting great results. And so she's here to share a bit of how her journey is so far in our program, what her results are, and inspire you guys to improve your fitness and to take action with your health. So, Wendy, welcome onto the video here. We're excited to kind of dive in and get to know your story a little bit more. For all our viewers out there that don't know you, who is Wendy?
Well, I'm Wendy Albrecht. I'm many things, but one thing is I am an international best-selling author of a book called Ignite Your Health and Wellness, and I live in Northern California.
Amazing, amazing. And being an author and seeing the value of health and wellness, you've joined so many programs prior to mine. And you've had a pretty extensive, history and challenges, with fitness nutrition. So, give us a little bit of a backstory of where were you with your fitness and, what were some of the challenges prior to joining my program?
So when I was a kid, I did 14 years of ballet, and that established a really fast metabolism where I really didn't have to watch what I ate. I was always just on the low end for my age, height, bone structure. And then kind of life happened, and I went to a very challenging high school. I pursued several college degrees. I acquired several certificates in different specialties, and I worked in corporate America at desk jobs. And so there was a great deal of stress. And I went through a divorce. I'm a widow also. There were finances, challenges on a fixed income. I've been caregiving elder family members, and I just had injury after injury after injury for decades. And I pursued so many different specialists, and I just stopped exercising because I just kept injuring myself. And I still was my high school weight of about 110 pounds until a sudden weight gain 4 years after menopause. Now I'm 52 at that point, 2016, and I was dumbfounded because I had never had problems with my weight. And so you're correct. I looked up and I went for 8 years. I tried 7 different programs, and I noticed in retrospect that they really were only food-centric changes and supplements to heal different medical conditions that I had acquired. And it was really interesting because everybody, doctors, friends, family, they're like, suck it up, Buttercup. You're in menopause. It's just what happens. And I said, but how come some people haven't gained weight? And they would always just like, So I felt very determined to figure out what it was. I wasn't going to accept that, that I could do nothing about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And so I continued to go to physical therapists. And finally, last year, one said, we kind of are at the end of our journey together. She's like, I really think you should find a personal trainer. And I thought to myself, I can't afford that. So I just gave up. And that was last year.
Yeah, I mean, everything happens for a reason. Injuries are very debilitating, discouraging. And when we hit menopause, does make it a little bit tougher to get healthy, to lose weight. Not impossible, a little bit harder. But since joining a program, you've gotten some great results. And so what's different about, my program, and what do you like about it, and how has it been working for you so far?
That's a great question. Well, first of all, you are great to work with. You are so patient and with my questions, and kind and compassionate. You've gone through your own weight loss journey. So I feel like that's an added advantage compared to some other people who tout that they can help. You've actually gone through it. So you kind of already have the mindset, sometimes people can help their mindset along, which will help the weight loss. I also, compared to the other programs, I feel that you have really streamlined what to do, and you make it so easy compared to the
Hmm.
other ones that I've done. Um, for instance, you even provide recipes. A lot of people kind of back away from that, but you've provided recipes, and they're so easy for me to tweak. I've done some lab tests, and I have discovered also that I had food sensitivities, which was also contributing to weight gain. So we worked together on that. Um, I, there's so much personal attention given during the group classes, and you can ask questions afterwards. You can ask questions on WhatsApp. You're very accessible. That's another competitive advantage, I think, compared to some other programs. Sometimes you have to wait quite a bit to get your answers. And I think that's also a key factor why I had so much success so quickly, because I'm so aware of where I'm at and what I need help with, and I'm able to verbalize it, and you respond. So I'm so grateful for that.
Yeah,
Um,
amazing. Sounds like the
during,
program is sounds
yeah,
like the program is really working for you. And I made it very simple too, right? Like we just focus on three things, fitness, nutrition, accountability. That's it.
right,
And
right.
so, I don't work with bodybuilders, power lifters, athletes. If I'm really good at weight loss, burn more calories, eat fewer calories, do it consistently, and then we're going to get some great results. And, we're not even a month into the program. And yeah, share with us, what are your results so far?
So in 24 days, a couple of days ago, I hit 10 pounds that I've released. And I've even released another pound since.
Yes.
uh, which I am quite astounded by. And I have this old skirt that I didn't want to donate because I loved it so much. And I tried it on and I fit into it. I was just
Amazing.
overjoyed. Um, Also, my thighs no longer touch when I walk, which is awesome.
Yes.
Um, Also, I've noticed that there is actually a feeling of vitality that I have not had in decades. I have been diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and what I've noticed since almost a month with you, I'm noticing that I'm feeling stronger. I'm feeling more energetic, and I'm feeling happy. Like there's this undercurrent of happiness that I haven't noticed in decades, in a very long time. So
Yeah.
I'm so
Amazing.
happy. I'm so grateful.
When you're successful in one area, it translates to all the other areas, right? When you improve your fitness, your nutrition, you get results, you feel healthier, you feel happier. And we're not even, a month in the program, 4 weeks. Dropping 10 pounds, at your age is equivalent to someone in their 20s or 30s
Ha,
losing like 20 pounds, right?
ha.
So it's
Thanks.
incredible. Um,
Thanks. And
and
I wanna say it's been a healthy weight, because people go, how can you drop that much? And in that fast period of time. And it's been healthy, no unhealthy ketosis, no anything. It's just simple, easy things that really anybody can do if you just put your mind to it. I
yeah,
feel,
absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
I feel that because your program handles the whole person holistically, not just nutrition, that we're building muscle mass. So I feel that that's going to ensure permanent weight loss this time, because all the other programs that I would do, I would get down to my high school weight again and people couldn't believe it, but then I would gain it right back. It was just so frustrating, and I'm
Yeah,
just
wasn't
not
sustainable.
experiencing that with this program.
Yeah. Nutrition is what's going to allow us to lose the weight. Strength training is what's going to allow us to keep it off, because the more lean muscle we're building, muscle tone, the more calories we're building, it boosts your metabolism. That's what's going to keep the weight off. And so, yeah, quite a incredible journey so far. Only a month. We still got a lot of time left, on the program. And so for someone, maybe they're in a similar boat, to you. Maybe they're in their late 50s, 60s. Maybe they've had a boatload of injuries. Maybe they're divorced or widows as well. Maybe they're skeptical. I've done so many programs. Is this one going to work? Yeah, what would you, tell those people that are kind of like on the fence?
Yeah, pretty much everything you covered right there. Honestly, if you've heard it's just what happens, at your age, not just women, but men too. It's just what happens. I would really question that. Even if you tell it to yourself, I would question that, because there are things that you can do. Take a look, and it doesn't have to be hard, right? There's some things that are suggested that people are like, "Oh, I'll never do that." Well, that's a nice thing to tell your brain. Your brain's going to be like, "Okay, we're going to figure out a way not to make that happen." So, your mindset, the words that you say to yourself, and don't believe other people. Just try things out for yourself. If you think that you can't fit exercise into your schedule, I have. I used to just stay in bed because I just was so tired. And now I get up for the 7 o'clock class, and I've been there every day, and I just keep going. Like, it gets me out of bed. It's a really good example. If you think that you can't exercise because of injuries, that's kind of like an all or nothing thinking. I realized that there really are so many modifications that you and your coaches give during the classes that I'm just amazed, and I'm able to do at least something of each exercise. That's something new for me. And if you've tried other plans, if you've done that yo-yo weight gain like I have, if you thought it's just too hard, I give up, and even if you're just curious about some of the things that we said today, if you're curious about this, what's behind this success, I really suggest just give Coach Patrick a call and see if he's got some ideas for you, and see if you're a fit for his programs. He's got different types of programs and not just one, so we can customize things.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're not a good fit, I'll tell you.
Yes,
you introduced one lady my way, and she was not a good fit,
right,
and I told her.
right.
And so we want to make sure that, yeah, it is a good fit. And so I wanted to give you guys a gift. It's called my 5-day metabolic meals and workout guide. There's workouts, there's recipes, ways to boost metabolism. If you wanted to, try to do a 5-day challenge, I have a guide for you. Just click the link below or comment below me, and then I'll send you a copy. And I'm also on YouTube. I got hundreds of free workouts. It's just at Coach Patrick Liu. You can find me on Instagram as well. And so, Wendy, we're really, really proud of you. First month together. Second, third month's going to get a little more challenging. Weight loss going to slow down a little bit, but you'll still see a return. So cheering you on, Wendy. Looking forward to seeing you crush the next milestone, and congratulations on all your success so far.
Thank you.
If you like this video, you definitely want to check out the next one by clicking right here.